Sex. Sex is an engagement that happens between single adults of opposite sex who are yet to be married, whom God have not ordained for them to become husband and wife. So therefore, they are yet to be pronounced husband and wife. So sex is a spiritual worship that occurs between a husband and wife. But therefore, little children of nowadays, under age, now practice what they call sex. Sex is a medium at which Satan uses in stealing glory that God deposits in the life of women. Like I said before, I said Satan have come to steal, destroy. His mission is to go around looking for those who have the glory that God has prepared and waiting for men who owns that body. Every woman's body is a glorious body because there are destiny that God deposited in the body. The only way you can keep those treasures, those destinies, is by keeping yourself safe from satanic reach. Because when Satan gets hold of it, he steals them. Let me tell you, a woman's body is a bank. Just the way they keep money in the bank, those money are safe. The reason why people take money to go and keep in the bank is because of future purpose. Those money has future plans for them to be used adequately. So whosoever takes his money to go and keep in the bank, in the future he will go back there to go and withdraw those money. That is how God made a woman the bank of a man. Every destiny, every greatness, everything that a man will survive with, he deposited it in the life of a woman. So therefore, when the man become of age and the woman become of age, the woman happened to be the second image that God took away from the man. So when the woman, the both of them becomes of age, they locate each other. They say blood is thicker than water, and it's true. The moment you find your partner, you will definitely know that this is my partner. This is the person that God took away from my body. Because when God took Eve from the body of Adam, after making Eve, he brought Eve before Adam. And God, Adam said, "Oh, what a beauty. This is now the bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. And she shall be called a woman because she was taken out of man." That is it. So there you will find your partner, your wife. Nobody will tell you that this is your wife. Immediately there must be a striking likeness, and your heart will lift. It's a sign that this is my person. This is my blood. Something left me. This is what God took away from me. The misery that people are talking about is a destiny that contains everything that will profit you here on earth, that will make you to become great. That's the ribs we're talking about. So every missing rib must be located irrespective of the distance. Your missing ribs can be in any part of the world. Like I said before, that every community here on earth is a kingdom. So wherever he or she is, he's in his own kingdom. So when the time is right for both of them to come and locate each other, they will come from a separate kingdom to build their own kingdom. Every marriage home is a kingdom. So therefore, for you to retain those destiny, those blessings that God deposited in your life, you must keep yourself holy by abstaining from sex. Sex is a spiritual worship. As such, it is meant for husband and wife only. Any man and woman that has been pronounced husband and wife, heaven recognizes them. All spiritual kingdom recognizes them. Even the kingdom that they all came from, it recognizes them. So sex is a spiritual worship. You don't give out yourself until you are married. That's why God said, He said, instead of you to engage yourself on sexual morality, every man or woman should locate their partner so that they can get married. Abstain from it. The strongest tool that Satan uses is stealing great destinies from human lives is sex. Once that destiny is gone out of you, you become empty. Like I said before, by previous I said the reason why so many women are feeding their husband today is as a result of the treasure that Satan has stolen from them via the power of sex. So the right time that was fixed for the man to locate the woman came, and the man came to marry an empty vessel. So when the man comes to meet an empty treasury, because the body is the bank, when the whole treasury has been scattered away by Satan, and the only thing that is remaining is just the physical appearance of the woman, the woman will be the one to suffer for it, because now let's look at what is going on in every marital homes. So many women are running away from their marital home because what they expected is not what they are getting. Every woman wants to go and marry, and at the end start enjoying. But the moment they jump into the marriage, no money, nothing, everything is dry, they run away. Why are you running away? The fault is not from the man. The fault is from you. Check your spiritual life and your background. Ask yourself, how many men have perched on you? All the men that perched on you have tapped away the glory, the destiny that the man is supposed to enjoy with, the greatness, the cars, the houses, and everything that was in your body that God gave to you to hold. Satan and his agent have come to perch on you, and they took it away from you. And you are expecting more? You are expecting miracle? No, it's not done. So when you are married and the great things that you are expecting is failing to come, ask God for forgiveness. Restrain and redirect your steps. Ask yourself, how many men have I engaged myself with sexually? And the Holy Spirit will tell you the number of men you have had sex with. And in the numbers of those men whom you have sex with, 25% of those men, the number of those men, are satanic agents from pit of hell, demonic agents who came to feed on you. There is a way you engage yourself sexually with different spirits to become a demonic goddess whom different spirits come to worship. The moment you start engaging yourself sexually with different kind of humans or spirits, you become a demonic goddess that different spirits and human comes to worship. Because sex is a spiritual worship, like I said before. And sex, what demons feed on is sex. And that's what God said. Abstain from sex. Keep thy body holy. In Hebrews 13 verse 4, look at what he said. He said, let marriage be held among all, and let the marriage bed be undefiled. For God will judge the sexually immoral and adulterous within a marriage partners. So therefore, if you want God, that blessing that is attached to marriage in the future, you must keep thyself holy. And that is why every young girl that is coming now from age 10 to 15, please, I beg of you, keep thyself. keep yourself, because what is in you is somebody's treasure that God gave to you to hold. So honorably keep it for your own sake and for the sake of the man that is coming. So that in the future you don't end up suffering, laboring for a man. Because the result of women laboring today is not because of economic crisis. It's as a result of the treasure that they have lost over the years to demonic agents. If you keep thyself holy and the treasure that God gave to you are still with you, when the man that owns those treasures come, they start coming out one after the other. You don't need to work. Because anything that the man lays his hand on, it will start flourishing. Because the light and the destiny will automatically activate. And the destiny will keep on shining because nobody can tamper with it. Show me a man who is poor. I will tell you a woman who sleeps around with different men because she has brought darkness into the home. The moment that light in her life, the destiny is taken away, everything about her and the entire lineage becomes dark. That is the secret of sex. God told you, abstain from it. He have reason for it. Women in those days, women don't suffer. They don't struggle. Check all the women that never suffered in their marriages. People like them, Sarah. Check all of them. They never struggle for their husband to survive with. Rather, the husbands are the one that labored and they brought out the wealth that they needed to survive with. Can't you ask yourself, why do women suffer? Why do women keep feeding men? And they are happy with it. They are comfortable with it. You don't know it's a cause for the woman to be feeding a man. You don't know it's a disaster for a woman to be suffering, then using the money to feed a man. It's a cause. Check your foundation. What has gone wrong in your foundation? Ask yourself. To abstain from it is a spiritual worship. Abstain from it. Keep thyself holy. Keep thyself undefiled. So that God, the treasure that God gave to you, can still be intact. Keep it. Every woman is a banker. Every woman is a bank to a man. Because what she is carrying is greater than the things of the world. What God deposited in her life is greater than the things of the world. Everything that the man needs to survive with is in her life. God said, he that find a wife, find a good thing and obtain favor. Those favor is what is in the body of that woman. Now, let me tell you the disadvantage of early sex as a young man or as a young woman, especially for the young ladies. Early sex, the disadvantages of early sex. Engaging yourself in early sex. Early sex will make you get pregnant out of wedlock. And pregnancy out of wedlock is a huge spiritual setback. Satan have designed the name, they call it now baby mama. And every young girl, you want to jump into it, you want to grab it, you want to start answering the name baby mama. Do you know the spiritual implication behind that name? Satan has refined the name to deceive you people, bringing you into his kingdom, populating his kingdom, his demonic kingdom. As a single mother, it's a spiritual setback. It's a spiritual setback. When Satan deceive you and start having sex early, then which will now result to pregnancy. The moment you bring that seed to the earth, it becomes a spiritual setback. Look at what God said in concerning having a child outside wedlock. So that is what early sex can cause. Early sex. It makes you lose your value. It makes you lose your spiritual ground. It now makes you to become isolated. Early sex. That is what Satan planned into the life of so many women, and he got them. And more are still falling victim. God has given me this assignment, and I'm going to snatch everything that Satan has stolen from the hand of God, and God is using me as a vessel to reach out to the world. He has sent me to build up all broken-hearted. If you are a single mother, you are a broken-hearted person, because nobody is coming to marry you. Have to ask yourself, why do single mothers increase on daily basis and no man is coming to ask for their hands in marriage? Have you asked yourself, why is it happening? Why do we have so many single mothers? So many. Some are growing, in fact, their age is increasing on daily basis, and no man has come to say, let me marry you. Because a spiritual mark has been placed on them. The mark of setback, the mark of delay has been placed on their forehead. So the moment any man discovers that you are married and you have a child outside wedlock, they disappear. It's a spiritual setback. Desist from it now. Go into marriage honorably, no matter the age. Every woman have a man that God prepared for her, because God took you away from the side of a man. Abstain from it. Do not allow Satan to deceive you. Abstain from it. Tell Satan, to hell with you, for I will marry honorably, and the treasure that God place on my body, the man that owns them will come, so that he don't suffer. Marriage is like when a man travels abroad and starts sending money from abroad into a bank. Maybe he have one or two brothers or sisters that he trusts. You start giving them the money to hold. Please keep the money for me, or when I come, I'll start. That is the money I will start a life with. And as he's sending the money, that his sister or a brother will now be eating the money, consuming the money. The day he will come back from that abroad, he's going to meet an empty treasure. Everything he labored for is gone. Now let me tell you, if you are a brother or sister that will be eating your brother's money that is sending from abroad, you are a demon. There is nothing different between you and Satan. Because that which he or she has been laboring for, you have emptied them all. So there is nothing different between you and demon. You are a demonic agent in a human form. Early sex is dangerous. Early sex can make you to become a lifetime prostitute. A prostitute is not only the woman that stands on the road waiting for the man to come and have sex with her. Once the moment you start having sex with one person, 2, 3, 4, you are now a prostitute. Automatically you are a demonic goddess that people are perching on. Let me tell you something. A prostitute is that who is a body that is dead. A prostitute is a body that is dead. So early sex can lead you into an untimely prostitution. So therefore, desist from it. When every Dick and Harry is coming to perch on you, do you know what they are coming to do? They are coming to tap away all the glory that God deposited in you. Just like the dead animal. When the animal died and decay, plenty of flies will start flying to come and perch on the body. They suck all the glory away and fly away. That is how the body of a prostitute is. And therefore, what leads to such is the early sex that you engage yourself in. So therefore, this is away from it. Early sex. Do not allow Satan to come and suck away every destiny that God gave to you. That is your defense. Because God said your word will serve as a defense for you. And we'll stop here today. Please, I encourage every man out there and every woman out there. God has deposited this assignment in my life. And He said it's going to be a collective effort. So I encourage everyone out there to join me in this ministry. Please, I encourage you all to set up a cell center in your compound or in your home, whatever, a more convenient place where you can win souls to come and worship. Now, the worshiping is just a prayer, 1 hour prayer. Out of 6 days in a week, you choose one day for you to converge together, for you to pray for 1 hour. The prayer is against every satanic strongholds attacking marriages and against the delay of young marriage against the young ones that are coming up. Now let me tell you something. If you are a married woman who wants to set up this cell center, all you need to do is just to win the souls of only married women of your same status. No man should come into that cell center. So if you're a married man, same applicable, bring only married men into your cell center and converge together and pray. You're a single boy or single girl, same applicable to you. Now, this is it. When you are ready to do this and God have placed it in your heart to do it, please contact me. Go to my Facebook page. The WhatsApp button is there. Click it and send me a message that you want to set up a cell center, and I will authorize it. And the heaven will also be rejoiceful because you are about to do the work of your Father. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just type Marriage Embassy, Marriage Embassy. Type it twice for it to surface. Marriage Embassy, Marriage Embassy. It will come out. Subscribe. Share the video and comment and like. And for my Facebook page is Light Embassy. Light Embassy is a ministry that is ahead of all the ministry. Is the head of the Marriage Embassy and Light World Nation. So Light World Nation and Marriage Embassy is under Light Embassy. So the Facebook page is called Light Embassy, while the YouTube channel is called Marriage Embassy, Marriage Embassy. Now, the Light Embassy, follow the page and like and share. Please comment. Okay, so and as you do that, God will stretch forth His hand to richly bless you. And as you do so, God in heaven will bless you. Thank you.